Friday Sews. Welcome to One Lisa Show. My name is Lisa, and this is where I talk about my week. And the first thing I wanted to show off was Lumpy. Lumpy I made from a quick sew pattern. Quick Sew R10830. I believe this is also, I was hunting around on Pattern Review and found it under, I think, 4392. But if you go to my Pattern Review page, you'll see my reviews, and I left a review where the pattern envelope matches and it's a different number. This is an Elaine Heigl design, 3 different stuffed animals. I got it on sale at Joann's last week for 99 cents. It is a dog, a kitty cat, or a teddy bear. It's bigger than I anticipated. I used scraps from a pair of Carolyn pajamas that I made myself over the winter. So it will sit in my bedroom and just be perfect as a decoration. One of the pieces in the back, it had to be pieced together quite extensively because the scraps I had didn't fit all the pieces comfortably, so the back piece has some seams in it, but not noticeable, and as it sits on a dresser, definitely not noticeable. I am happy with this. This was a project. It took me a day. I keep a bag of trash scraps, the ones that are like the little bits from when you're cutting out a pattern or when you're trimming your seams or adjusting hem. I keep those in a bag, and I used those to stuff Lumpy, hence his name is Lumpy, because he is a little odd shaped and lumped. Those scraps are very heavy. I am not going to keep those scraps any further. I was keeping them thinking they'd be perfect for stuffing animals if I ever wanted to make something, or pin cushions or anything. But let's face it, I've had the same pin cushion my entire life. I don't need a new one. And this is very heavy, and I don't like the unevenness of the fill. So I'm not going to be saving those scraps anymore. I'll save small scraps for things like making hair ties, bias tape, little bits for patchwork stuff if I choose to do so in the future, but that's pretty much it. Lumpy does not have a face. That is my boyfriend and I have debated. He wants a face on Lumpy. I don't really want to. I'm done with the project. So I think it's more of a decoration. It doesn't need a face, but he's creeped out that it doesn't have a face. So Lumpy's just gonna sit on my dresser. What else has been going on this week? This week, we had gorgeous weather. I work. I feel like there's a little light at the end of the tunnel with work. Oh, I'm wearing the Coco top. I almost forgot to tell you. I'm wearing the Coco top by Tilly and the Buttons. It is a little cooler because it's raining today, very cloudy out and dreary. But this is a basic cotton jersey I got from Walmart a while back. Since then I bought more of it because it actually feels very good, very comfortable, washes well. This is the Coco top. They do have a dress pattern. I wore this today because I love a boat neck and I really enjoy this top. I want to make more, but in my July plans video I pointed out some fabric that I got last weekend I really liked, and I wanted to make a t-shirt dress out of it. And I think I'm going to hack this Coco dress into a t-shirt dress. The Coco pattern is geared more towards a thicker jersey, and the fabric I have is very thin. It's like a very thin t-shirt fabric. I'm going to shorten these sleeves and leave the boat neck, and then I'm going to just bring in past the hips so it doesn't flare out as much. And we're going to see how it turns out. It might be a nightgown, or it might be I can wear it out dress for running errands. We'll see what happens with that. I have pre-washed that clearance fabric that I did get from Joann's, and I'm not happy with it at all. It's definitely more see-through, and it had a lot of little pills on it, little tiny dots of, like fuzz. So now I know why it was clearanced, and it's just not of the quality I would probably then wear for an item I made for work. This, I do have a wet spot here, but that's because I had just washed my face. This is fine. I'm going to wear this to work today. I'm going to share with you another item I have already crossed off my July plans list. I'm very proud of it. I put a picture of it up on Instagram, so that's why I'm sharing it today. But I also made this. So I did a lot of sewing this week. This is the Marlboro Bra by Orange Lingerie. Findings kit was from Bra Builders. Findings kit is all the elastics, the closures, the rings and sliders, and the lace was from Joann's. It was also in the clearance section, but very pretty, very pretty. I'm incredibly pleased with it. I used a sheer cup bra lining from Bra Maker Supply in Canada. And that's the most stable fabric. This lace that was clearanced is very cheap lace anyway at Joann's and spaced out, and it is not strong enough to hold and support. But this does work with that sheer cup lining. It is very pretty. I'm very pleased with it. So check out my Instagram. You'll see a nice pretty picture of this, not me wearing it. And I had been worried this past week. We had a lot of rain, about 7 days of rain straight. Every day it rained. And I have a bunny that comes and visits me every evening around 7:30 at night. The bunny's there eating under the bird feeder. We had all that rain. The bird feeder had been just looked disgusting. No birds were by. Nobody was coming over in my little woodland creature area. I went and cleaned the bird feeder last weekend. I soaked it. I bleached it. I refilled it just ever so slightly. But I also put a bunch of bird seed on the ground because I haven't seen my Bugs Bunny lately. And I was getting worried. And finally yesterday, Bugs Bunny appeared twice. So I'm very happy. I feel like I put food out for Bugs every day except for when it rained. And there's one spot where him and my chippies and the squirrels kind of gather and they all eat and chase each other away. It's right outside of the window where we eat lunch. So I love watching my little woodlands, my pets. I was really pleased to see Bugs Bunny was back. That made my day yesterday. Plans for this weekend. I plan to continue sewing this weekend. I have a couple of appointments I've got. When you're in real estate, it's hard to get an actual day off because even if you're off, you might be thinking, or you might still send an email or make a couple of calls. I do have to work a little this weekend. I'm trying to have some time to myself. We got a couple of new puzzles. Big Daddy picked out some puzzles. Amazon dropped them off. And they're very different than what I usually get. So this is exciting. He got a Star Wars puzzle. He got a couple of pictures. He got a Vegas puzzle. And we love Vegas. So that'll be a fun one to do. But our county fair wasn't held last year because of COVID. They are having the county fair this year. I have entered for probably 15 or 16 years now. I don't even know. It's been so long. I think I started entering the fair around the same time I started dating Big Daddy. So, yeah, it's got to be, I'm trying to think back in my head. It's got to be 15 or 16 years I have been entering this fair, with the exception of last year. I enter baked goods. In the past, I have done crocheted and like pickled foods, jams, jellies, but I usually enter baked goods. I am not ready to enter sewing, but I did turn in my entry form yesterday. It's all baked items, and I think I did a nut brittle. So that's the only candy. I haven't made nut brittle in a long time, so that'll be exciting. But now we are in that mode where I am thinking about my ribbons. I'm thinking about practicing. So there might be a couple more videos with food, and if food's not your thing, just don't watch them. Don't give me a thumbs down, please. Just don't watch them. I'd appreciate it. We'll see. I usually do a plethora of items, and this year I signed up to do a handful. I don't even know if I get them all done in time because they're all due on the same day. And within a certain hour, you have a certain like time frame you drop them off. And you want everything to be as freshly baked as possible. So I usually spend that evening before into the next day and just bake to my heart's content. And then I sleep the whole next day because I'm so exhausted. My feet hurt. And there's lots of dishes. Constantly, if you're washing dishes, you're baking. I'm very excited about this fair. I'm hoping to get a couple of ribbons. Fingers crossed. I'm going to keep practicing. So this weekend, I will probably do some baking just to practice. And we'll take it from there. That's my week in review and weekend moving forward. Thanks again for watching. I do appreciate it. I hope you guys have a great weekend. And I'm looking forward to watching my favorite people's Friday Sews videos. And I'll do that while I'm trying to get some sew time in myself. Keep that sojo alive and be crafty. And I will talk to you guys later. Bye-bye.